guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video is ranking my design work. If you're new to this channel, my name is Erica. I'm a graphic designer and today's video is ranking my old designs and just going through them. So let's go straight through them. Just to go through the rankings, the top one, which is like the worst one, is This Should Go in the Bin. The second one is Never See the Light of Day. The middle one, it's not that bad. And the second last one is This Should Be Shown. And the last one is Wow, This Should Go in a Museum. So this is kind of basically the ranking that I'm going through. And I'm just going through my designs. So the first one was a design that I designed, my first ever logo. That was done maybe 3.5 years ago. So look, it was okay for the time. This is something I did on an iPad. It was like an iPad pencil. It wasn't using the right softwares. The lining is quite thick. The lettering is quite disproportionate and it's quite cartoony, and it's not really my style or look anymore that I'm going for. So I'm just gonna say I mean, it was my first ever logo, so I'm gonna say it's never see the light of day, but it's okay. It shouldn't go in the bin because that was my first ever logo. The next one was actually there's two of them that I designed. It was just a poster that I designed randomly, like a disco poster. I really love the gradients. I was playing around with gradients quite a lot. So I really love the gradients. The colors is really nice as well. So I'm gonna put this as this should be shown, I feel like. Or should it go, wow, this should go in a museum. I think this should be shown in a museum, both of them. Actually, I really like this one the most. So we're gonna choose this one as this should be shown in the museum, and the other one, the colors are okay. Yeah, I really like this one and I'm really proud of the design that I did for it, so we're gonna put it up there. The next one is a recent design logo that I did. You can check it on my Instagram, but it was for a Design Briefs Instagram. I don't know if you guys heard of this, but pretty much they're an Instagram account that upload briefs that you can do every single week, I think. And so that brief that I did was for Ekin Furniture. It was like a Scandinavian furniture shop, and I have to say I really like this logo. I feel like the K I did intuitively to represent a chair, sense of furniture, and I was definitely following the Scandinavian furniture. It had really flowy lines, in terms of the eaves having the arches. I really kind of stuck that with that, and I feel like there was some thought put into it compared to my first ever design, which there was not really much of a thought. It was just creating something for the sake of creating. This has way more intention and thought, and I feel like this should be shown. Yeah, I feel like it should be shown. The next one was a design that it's for Everybody Has a Beachbody. This was also done on my iPad as well. I didn't really have much softwares at the time, so I just stuck with what I had. So yeah, this one, it's okay. It's not the best. It's definitely not the worst. I would love to recreate this design on Procreate or something. But I would say that it's not, probably never see the light of day. It's not my greatest work, but yeah. The next one was a candle that I did. I really loved this one. This one was one of my favorites that I made. I kind of designed the birds and the flowers and an illustrator, and then the logo design, and just created this candle out of nowhere. It was just something I did as a fun project. So I feel like, I feel like this should go in a museum because it's actually really one of my favorites and I love the design and the color of it. So we're gonna put it up there. The next one was a poster design. It was a poster of like I am enough. As you can tell, I really love like affirmations and designing affirmations things. Look, the colors are okay. The wording, I was experimenting with like the type. Like this was done, I think, on Illustrator. And I was just playing around with like finding ways of manipulating type, which was like really fun at the time. I didn't really know how to do that yet, and so I was kind of playing around with that. The colors are okay. I was definitely playing around with gradients, and like making a bubble. I think this was actually done on Photoshop, if I'm corrected. But I'm gonna say it's never really seen the light of day. Yeah, I'm gonna put it there. Next one is another logo design I did for a made-up branding for a women's health organization that brings more awareness of women's bodies and educating them on that. It's called Nobody. Look, the name isn't the best because I realize it sounds like nobody, even though it's meant to be know the body. Maybe I should have put the body, no, the body. I feel like the logo is quite cool. Has this representation of a woman's body. I would love to redesign this one in the future. I think the colors is okay with the gradient. I kind of played around with like mesh and stuff. But I would redesign this one. But I really do love the logo. I love the logo and how it's like the shape of a woman's body. I feel like that's super smart. So I'm gonna say it's not that bad. Yeah, I'll put it as it's not that bad. The next one is another thing, like another community organization that brings up events. It's called Together. I really do like the logo and I do like the little character designs. I feel like I had this really playful and kind of really beautiful look to it. It was really quite fun to do and something I loved to do, the little characters. So I'm gonna say this should be shown. I feel like it's pretty good work. Yeah. The next one is Veterinaria Retriever. If you haven't seen that video, I designed pretty much a redesign of vet found in Spain through Google Maps. Check it out. You can see the whole process. But yeah, I really liked this one. This one was quite a quick logo design. I did that within like a couple of minutes, which is insane. And it turned out really nicely. So I'll say this should be shown. Stitch and Bliss. This is also another video that I did. You can check it out as well. I really do like this logo. I feel like it plays really well to the idea of thread, and it's quite thought out. I feel like now you can start to see my logo design work is more thought through. There's a lot more thinking in terms of the design, and there's more speciality in the colors and everything like that. So we're gonna put that as this should be shown. It's not like my greatest work, but it's definitely something that should be shown. This is a poster design. I really love this one. I had lots of fun with this one. It's just a poster about like a dance thing. Wasn't quite sure. I feel like this should go in a museum because I had lots of fun with it. It looks amazing and I really like the design of it. The next and last one is a card. It's a card that I made reusing the Together characters. Yeah, it's not that great. It's not the worst. I'm gonna say it's not that bad. Yeah, I would put it as it's not that bad. It's not the best, but I'm pretty much reusing some stuff that I've put. And so this is the list of things that I've made. I've definitely made a lot more things, but just haven't put them all up here. But this is kind of like a wholesome look into what I've done and everything. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!